Southern Virginia University Knights. The NCAA and USA South Athletic Conference promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Preventing racial or sexist comments or intimidating actions directed at coaches, players, officials, or any other team representatives will not be tolerated and announced for removal. Also, the consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages and tobacco use is strictly prohibited. Please stay away from the playing area and team bench areas. Thank you. In accordance with tradition at Southern Virginia University, we will begin with a word of prayer, which will be offered by Jeff Davis.
Our Father in heaven, we are grateful to Thee this beautiful day for our Savior Jesus Christ, for the opportunities that are provided by the institution for the sport of basketball, for the athletes, coaches, and officials and trainers who have prepared for this day. We pray that all will bless them all, that they will perform to the best of their abilities. We pray that the athletes will be safe from injury. Grateful for all the blessings we receive at thy hand, and we say these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Now if you will all please rise and face the flag for our nation's national anthem. Thank you. And now for your starting lineups. Starting for the Eagles, at guard is number 3, Aiden Humphreys. At guard, sophomore number 4, Ada Williams. At guard, a senior number 5, Riley Corcoran. At forward, junior number 11, Jason Polson. And at center, senior number 22, Jay Garcia. The Eagles are coached by head coach Stephanie Flamini and assisted by Tia Bird and Martha Justice. And now, starting for the Knights of Southern Virginia. At guard, a senior at North Carolina number 1, Samoon. At guard, a senior at Rocky Point, Colorado number 11, At guard, a freshman out of Idaho, Colorado, number 20, Benji Peterson. At center, sophomore out of Western Florida, number 22, Kimber. And at forward, a senior out of Glendale, North Carolina, number 32, Foster. The Knights are coached by head coach Adam Shea, assisted by Coach Shea.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Night Arena on the campus of Southern Virginia University. Tonight we have Southern Virginia women's basketball as the host Knights. Welcome to the barn, the Bridgewater Eagles. I'm Colby Kemp, and this is a rematch of a game played from last season where SVU went up to Bridgewater and were able to beat the host Eagles by a score of 59-52. We're underway here now as Asia Williams brings the ball up the court for Bridgewater after they won the tap. Aylin Humphreys. Jay Garcia on the left wing. Down low, they get it to Jasmine Poiston. And good defense by the Knights. And that will turn over to, they'll get the turnover on that against the Eagles. Maria Savoon brings it up the court, left to Abby Snyder. This week's USA South Conference Player of the Week. Snyder averaged 25 points and 2 victories on the road for Southern Virginia. Savoon out to Snyder, she drives, pulls up. And Abby Snyder opens the scoring with a 12-foot jumper, angle left. Williams for Bridgewater brings the ball up the court. Into Polston. Shot by Garcia comes off. Second attempt blocked by Foster. And Aylin Humphreys. Check that. That is Riley Corcoran. Drives to the hoop, lays it off the glass with the left hand and evens the score at 2 apiece. Abby Snyder straight away, working on Humphreys to Anna Kimball. And we are going to get a foul called on Jaden Polston. That'll be her first. Maria Savoon near midcourt to Anna Kimball. Into the paint, she'll hand to Snyder. Snyder working on Humphreys. Now Savoon for a 3. That'll come off, rebounded by Garcia. She'll push the ball up the floor for Bridgewater. Leave it for Williams. To Humphreys. Down low to Polston. The cutting Corcoran lays it up off the glass and in. Bridgewater leads 4-2 here in the early going. Foster into the paint, kicks back to Peterson. Up top, Foster, down low to Kimball. Kimball in the paint, working against Garcia. The left-handed attempt comes off the rim. Rebounded by Bridgewater. This is Humphreys in the front court. Polston, guarded by Savoon. Garcia up top to Humphreys. She'll take a 15-foot jumper, angle left. No good, rebounded by Kimball for the Knights. She'll hand to Abby Snyder. Abby up the floor. Guarded by Humphreys to the corner to Savoon. Her three-point attempt is long, rebounded by Garcia. Once again for the Eagles. Williams will walk the ball up the floor for Bridgewater. Angle left. Corcoran. She drives to the hoop. Defended by Peterson. Good defense. Rebound to Kimball. Kenzie Peterson stops, pops for three, around and out. Rebounded by Garcia. She'll push forward to Humphreys. And Humphreys off the glass with the left hand. Score the bucket. 6-2, Bridgewater leads. 6 minutes remains in this first quarter. Kimball down low to Foster. Her attempt's a little short. Rebounded once again by Garcia. Garcia is averaging almost 11 rebounds per game here in the early going of the season. She holds up top to the hoop. Kicks to Polston, back to Garcia. And Garcia buries a 10-foot baseline jumper. Snyder brings the ball up the floor for the Knights. Snyder, guarded by Humphreys. Down low to Kimball. Up top to Foster, and Foster hits. 17-footer straight away. And the Knights cut the lead back to 4. Humphreys, right wing, guarded by Snyder. To Williams. Williams guarded by Peterson. Garcia up and under with the left hand off the glass and scores. And the foul, that'll go against Asia Foster, her first. And with that, Garcia will have an opportunity for a three-point play. But we'll go ahead and take this media timeout where Bridgewater here in the first quarter leads Southern Virginia by a score of 10-4. We'll be back right after this break.
Not gonna lie, something special is happening here. You can't quite put your finger on it, but when you're here, you can feel it. Whether it's in the classroom, around campus, or stepping into your unique spotlight, you'll find a place where you truly belong. This place is more than just lectures and exams. It's about constructing your story, helping you discover your path in a world of possibilities. Maybe it's our close-knit community, our Christ-centered mission, or the way the Blue Ridge Mountains feel like home. We excel at being a place where every idea, every step, and every moment bring you closer to the future you're meant to create. They say big things.
Welcome back here to the barn. Tonight's contest between Southern Virginia and the Bridgewater Eagles. Eagles, with 4:40 remaining in this first quarter, lead the Knights by a score of 10-4. Jay Garcia steps to the line looking to complete a three-point play. Her free throw is up and good. That'll make it 11-4 Eagles. And Southern Virginia brings the ball up the court. Maria Savoon to Snyder. And a turnover by the Knights. Samantha Smith has checked in for Southern Virginia. Autumn Gentry checked in for Bridgewater at the break. They're going to get Samantha Smith there on a block. Also onto the floor for the Knights is Lily De La Rosa. Ball inbounded to Polston. She goes up. She's fouled by Abby Snyder. Polston will shoot 2. Polston long with the first attempt. Polston knocks down the second of 2. 12-4 Eagles. Savoon, guarded by Gentry, to Snyder. Snyder's jumper's off, rebounded by Polston. She hands to Humphreys, and Humphreys brings the ball up the floor. Left wing Gentry, back to Humphreys. Humphreys drives to the hoop, leaves it for Polston, and her attempt around and out, rebounded by Kimball. Abby Snyder to Kimball. Savoon now, free throw line, hands to De La Rosa. Lily down low to Samantha Smith. Her baseline jumper is long. Eagles on the break, and Riley Corcoran on the layup. And Bridgewater jumps out now to a 10-point lead, 14-4, with 3 minutes, 16 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Welcome back here inside the barn after the timeout. SVU brings the ball up the floor. Savoon down low to Foster. Foster's attempt a little long. Rebounded there by number 33. That's Abby Baker into the game for Bridgewater. Good cut, good pass. Polston to Baker, and Baker scores the bucket. Smith for SVU. Back up top to Abby. Abby working in the paint. Finds Samantha Smith. And Smith buries an 18-foot jumper from the baseline. Also into the game, Angelina Yan for Bridgewater. Corcoran to the hoop. She's fouled. That's going to go against Lily De La Rosa. That'll be her first. Fourth team foul on the Knights. Bridgewater to inbound from the baseline. Into Yan, guarded by Savoon. Gentry, back to Baker. Polston, up and under, score the bucket, and she's fouled. That foul will go against Kenzie Peterson. And Polston now to the line, looking to complete the three-point play. Anna Kimball checks back into the game for the Knights. Kimball, Foster, Snyder, Peterson, and Savoon for Southern Virginia. Gentry, Banker, Jan, Polston, and Asia Williams on the floor for Bridgewater. Bridgewater leads 19-6. Savoon guarded by Gentry. Left wing is Kimball. Up top, Asia Foster working on Polston. Kimball now drives to the hoop, off the glass. shot good. Anna Kimball. Good shot, sophomore out of Destin, Florida. Her first 2 points on the night. Gentry up top, Baker around the horn to Williams. Colston looking for the cutting Baker. Knocked away by the Knights, out of bounds. It'll be Eagles ball. Jan to inbound for Bridgewater. She gets it into Williams. Williams pulls up. Shots blocked by Asia Foster, pulled down by Anna Kimball. Maria Savoon pushes the ball up the floor for Southern Virginia. Hands to Abby Snyder, and she's going to be fouled by Asia Williams. Just the second team foul on Bridgewater here in this first quarter. SVU inbounds. Kimball hands back to Snyder. Snyder finds a shot, a little long, and that'll be rebounded by Gentry of Bridgewater. Up top, Williams. Wing left to Jan. She travels, and that'll ball will go back to Southern Virginia. 51.6 seconds remains in this first quarter. Knights down by 11. Savoon. Around the screen by Kimball. Finds Snyder. Abby shot around the room. Comes off. Rebounded by Foster. And put back in. Asia Foster. Working hard on the offensive glass. 19-10 Bridgewater. 4 seconds difference between the shot clock and game clock. Gentry behind a Baker's screen, knocked away, and that'll be Knight ball. 16.4 seconds remain in this first quarter. Knights with an opportunity for the last shot, looking to cut that Eagles lead down to 6 or 7. Savoon behind the Foster screen. To Kenzie Peterson. Savoon gets it off at the buzzer. That'll go around the rim and come off. And that will be the end of the first quarter here from the barn, where Bridgewater scores 19. SVU scores 10. And we'll go ahead and take this break. Welcome back here to Knight Arena. We are at the end of the first quarter, where Bridgewater leads 19-10. Knights open the second quarter with possession. Knocked away and stolen by Bridgewater. Corcoran up top to Humphreys. She'll fire a three-pointer and hit. Elin Humphreys from 3. First quarter saw Bridgewater shoot 8 of 13 from the field, almost 62%. Southern Virginia just 5 of 16. And there's Anna Kimball knocking down a 10-footer in the paint. Her second bucket of the evening. Humphreys for Bridgewater. And to Savannah Wilson, who's checked in for the first time. She hands off to Mila Green. Mila's attempt, long. Abby Snyder fires from three for SVU. That is off the rim. Bridgewater leads by 10. Tough defense played by the Knights. It's going to be a held ball. That's going to go to Bridgewater as the Knights got it to open the second quarter. Bridgewater will inbound from their baseline. Green inbounds to Corcoran. Up top to Humphrey. She drives the paint. She is bumped. They're going to get Asia Foster on the bump. So it will be Bridgewater ball on the baseline. Corcoran. Up top to Garcia. Humphreys to Corcoran. She drives. Puts a shot up and good. Riley Corcoran scores the bucket over Caitlin Lanning. Lanning checked in for the first time. Freshman out of Fredericksburg, Virginia. Abby Snyder's three-point attempt off the back of the iron. Rebounded there by Bridgewater. Corcoran brings it up the floor. Hands to Humphreys. Humphreys behind the Garcia screen. They're going to get her on a carry. And that will turn the ball over to SVU. In that first quarter, Bridgewater had 3 turnovers to just 1 by Southern Virginia. The big difference coming in the shooting from the field. Savoon walks the ball up the floor for Southern Virginia. Behind a Foster screen. Savoon guarded by Green. In the corner, Abby Snyder driving on Humphreys, up and under. Gets the bump, off the glass with the left hand, it's good. Abby Snyder goes to the line looking for the three-point play. Snyder knocks down the free throw. And that cuts the lead back to 9, 24-15. Bridgewater with 7.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Garcia, guarded by Foster. Three-point attempt by Wilson. Off the rim, rebounded by Lanning. Snyder. KT of Conquo also checked into the game for Southern Virginia. KT is a junior out of Fayetteville, Georgia. SVU turns it over after stepping on the sideline. Corcoran to Garcia. She'll fire a three-pointer. And that's long. Rebounded there. That was number 15, Anna Faith Brunk. She gets the rebound, but can't put it back for the bucket. Asia Foster with the running right hook, and that goes down. The Knights now have scored 5 points in a row to cut the lead down to 7 at 24-17. Foster steps in the lane of a pass, goes to the bucket. No foul called. Rebounded by the Knights. Lanning again finds the cutting of Conquo following the play. And Conquo puts it off the glass and in. And she'll have an opportunity for a three-point play. Lily De La Rosa checks in for Savoon.
Number 2, KT.
Also Anna Kimball onto the floor. Okonkwo's free throw is short, rebounded there by Brunk. Up ahead to Corcoran. She goes to the basket. She's going to be fouled there by Okonkwo. Corcoran goes to the line. She will shoot 2. First one is good by Corcoran. Corcoran knocks down a pair of free throws. 26-19. Bridgewater leads with 6 minutes remaining in this first half. Lily to KT. Up top, Abby Snyder. Abby drops it off to Kimball. Her jumper is short, rebounded there by Brunk. Williams for Bridgewater to Gentry. Up top, this is Corcoran. She'll go to the hoop. Stopped. And wild shot, rebounded by Okonkwo. Coach Schroeder wants De La Rosa to push the ball up the floor. And they're going to get Okonkwo there on a moving screen, and that will turn the ball over to Bridgewater. Williams brings the ball up the floor for the Eagles. Guarded by De La Rosa. Into Garcia. Being checked by Kimball. Williams. Up top to Brunk. Garcia puts a ball fake. Goes to the hoop. And they're going to get Garcia on the charge. Actually, correction, that foul is going to go against Anna Kimball. The bucket's good, so we'll be shooting one when we come back from this break with Bridgewater leading 26-19.
Introducing Sport Performance. But not just this. They told you to choose books or the ball, the classroom or the court, but that was never you. You study like it's your playbook, you train like it's your thesis, your body's in motion, your mind's building the future. Because greatness isn't just in the stats, it's in your discipline, your character, your purpose. Master your sport, master yourself. This is Sport Performance at Southern Virginia University.
Welcome back into the barn. Coming out of that break, did not get an explanation from the referees. They signaled a foul. Must have gone against number 22, Garcia of Bridgewater. That was the call, a charge on Garcia. So 26-19, Bridgewater leads. Snyder down low to Kimball. Kimball's hook is short. Rebounded by Garcia. She pushes ahead to Corcoran. Corcoran, no good on the layup attempt. Rebounded by Samantha Smith. Back onto the floor for the Knights. Okonkwo finds a cutting Snyder. Well guarded by Corcoran. Snyder gets the ball back into the corner. Samantha Smith is short on the three-point attempt. Rebounded by Okonkwo, and she'll put it up and in. 26-21. Bridgewater leads. Williams to Garcia. Down low to Brunk. She'll put up a fall-away 15-footer. And that's going to go off of Williams. So that will be Southern Virginia basketball. Maria Savoon back onto the floor for the Knights. Savoon, De La Rosa, Kimball, Foster, and Smith for the Knights. Savoon fires up a long three-point attempt. That goes off of Garcia. Knights will keep the ball for Bridgewater. It's Williams, Gentry, Brunk, Garcia, and Corcoran. Up top, Anna Kimball to De La Rosa. She'll pull up, fire 15-footer. That's off the rim, rebounded by Gentry. Asia Williams up the floor for Bridgewater. Garcia working on Foster. Williams to the hoop. Ball knocked away by Savoon. Brunk's 15-footer is long, rebounded by Smith. Savoon to Kimball. Kimball drives to the basket. She stopped, hands to De La Rosa. De La Rosa guarded by Corcoran. De La Rosa crosses her over. Looks for Foster, ball's knocked away, but regained by De La Rosa. And she scores a left-handed layup. And that cuts the lead down to 3 points. Bridgewater leads 26-23. Williams, 18-footer, drains. 2 points Bridgewater. Samantha Smith. That ball's knocked away out of bounds off the Knights. That will be Bridgewater basketball. Asia Williams guarded by De La Rosa into the corner. Up top, Gentry for three, that's long, rebounded by Kimball. Asia Foster to the basket, another rebound by Kimball. Kimball with the offensive board and the layup. Anna Kimball having a strong second quarter here in the barn. 28-25, Bridgewater leads. Polston back onto the floor, guarded by Kimball. Gentry back to Polston. Her jumper is short and goes out of bounds. It'll be SVU ball. Knights doing a good job of battling back here in this second quarter, cutting the lead to just 3 now, 28-25, with 1:04 remaining in this first half. Knights shooting now has improved to almost 38%, 37.5. They're 12 of 32 on the evening. Meanwhile, Bridgewater, 11 of 26 now, shooting 42 of 43 on the evening. Just in this second quarter, Southern Virginia 7 of 16, while Bridgewater is 3 of 13. That has allowed the Knights to get themselves back into this game. They've outscored Bridgewater. They've scored 15-9 in this second quarter. So Maria Savoon will bring the ball up for the Knights. We're under a minute to go. Knights looking to tie or cut the lead to 1. Savoon with a screen from Kimball. Savoon with the right hand up and under. That's going to be off Kimball. So Bridgewater gets the ball with 45.8 seconds remaining in this first half. Williams to Corcoran. She'll pull up for 3. It's off the rim, rebounded by Asia Foster. Savoon into the paint. And they will turn the ball over to Bridgewater. 28-25, shot clock is off. Bridgewater with 20 seconds remaining in this first half. Williams at the logo, guarded by Snyder. Behind a Garcia screen, goes to the hoop, finds Colston. Her shot is short, she gets her own rebound, goes back up, and she's going to be fouled by Asia Foster. That'll be Asia's second personal foul. Colston to the line. Shooting 2 with 4.5 seconds remaining. Colston gets the first. Colston shooting 47% from the line coming into this game. Knocks both of them down, increases the lead to 5. Savoon pushes up the court. She'll put up a three-pointer, and they're going to whistle a foul at the buzzer. That's going to go. Referees are getting together now. Waiting the call. They're going to get a foul. That's going to go against Autumn Gentry. So Maria Savoon will go to the line and shoot 3 here with 0.3 seconds remaining in this first half. Savoon hits the first. Second one comes off. And Savoon gets 2 of 3 from the line. And so the Knights battle their way back, but it's Bridgewater that will go in the locker room at halftime leading by a score of 30-27. Well played half by both teams. Should be an exciting second half. Hope everybody will join us back here for that second half between the Eagles and Southern Virginia's Lady Knights.
Not gonna lie, something special is happening here. You can't quite put your finger on it, but when you're here, you can feel it. Whether it's in the classroom, around campus, or stepping into your unique spotlight, you'll find a place where you truly belong. This place is more than just lectures and exams. It's about constructing your story, helping you discover your path in a world of possibilities. Maybe it's our close-knit community, our Christ-centered mission, or the way the Blue Ridge Mountains feel like home. We excel at being a place where every idea, every step, and every moment bring you closer to the future you're meant to create. They say big things come in small packages. We couldn't agree more. Because here's a little secret. The best life is the nightlife. Come be a part of it.
Introducing Sport Performance. But not just this. They told you to choose books or the ball, the classroom or the court. But that was never you. You study like it's your playbook, you train like it's your thesis. Your body's in motion, your mind's building the future. Because greatness isn't just in the stats. It's in your discipline, your character, your purpose. Master your sport, master yourself. This is Sport Performance at Southern Virginia University.
Welcome back in here to Knight Arena. Tonight we have the Bridgewater Eagles visiting here to take on Southern Virginia University. Bridgewater leads at the half by a score of 30-27. Southern Virginia was able to outscore Bridgewater 17-11 in that second quarter to cut the 9-point lead that Bridgewater had down to 3 at the half. Leading scorers in the first half, Riley Corcoran with 10. She leads all scorers. Jay Garcia and Elian Humphreys both have 5 for Bridgewater. Leading scorers for Southern Virginia are Asia Foster, Abby Snyder, and Anna Kimball, all with 5. So Southern Virginia will inbound to start this third quarter. Maria Savoon guarded by Asia Williams to Abby Snyder. And Snyder comes around a screen. She's sandwiched by 2 Bridgewater defenders. The ball goes off her leg and out of bounds. Bridgewater ball. Williams into Garcia. Down low to Holston. She finds a cutting Williams. Williams goes up, and she is fouled by Asia Foster. That's going to be her third. So Asia Williams will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Lily De La Rosa into the game, along with Katie Okonkwo. Williams hits the first free throw. Second one is up and off, rebounded by Kinsey Peterson. Abby Snyder guarded by Humphreys. To De La Rosa. She directs traffic into the lane. Looks for a Okonkwo down low, stolen by Polston. Bridgewater runs into Garcia, and that ball goes off her foot and out of bounds. SVU ball. De La Rosa across midcourt to Snyder. Snyder up and over to Okonkwo. Her shot is off, rebounded by Corcoran. Williams down the floor to Garcia. Cross court, this is Humphreys behind the Polston screen. Humphreys in with the left hand, no good, rebounded by Kimball. SVU. This is Snyder on the baseline. And the referee says she dribbled the ball off the end line, so that will turn the ball over to Bridgewater. Slow start for both teams here in this third quarter. So far, just 1 point scored from the free throw line by Bridgewater. Williams around the Garcia screen. Up to Garcia. And Garcia goes up and over KT Okonkwo, score the bucket. 33-27, Bridgewater leads. Snyder into the corner to Kimball. Back to Snyder. She gets a screen from Okonkwo, and Abby Snyder throws up a shot with her left hand. It goes up and in. 33-29, Bridgewater. Polston, free throw line, down low to Garcia. Being guarded there by Okonkwo. She gets Okonkwo up in the air, and she is fouled by KT. Jay Garcia will shoot 2. Maya Foster will now check in for Okonkwo. Garcia hits the first free throw. Second one comes off, rebounded by Kimball. She'll hand to Snyder. Snyder gets a screen by Kimball. De La Rosa's three-pointer from the corner is off the rim, rebounded by Corcoran. Ball is now with Williams. To Garcia. The Knights knock the ball away. Bridgewater's able to recover, and they're going to get Bridgewater for 3 seconds in the lane. Ball goes over to Southern Virginia. De La Rosa guarded by Williams. Across midcourt to Snyder. Snyder pulls up for a 16-footer. That's long, off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Garcia. They push the ball to the front court. Good look there by Garcia, finding Corcoran underneath for 2 points. 36-29 Bridgewater. Snyder hands to De La Rosa, into Kimball, and Kimball up and over. Garcia scores the bucket. Williams, guarded up top by De La Rosa, into Polston. Garcia posts up Maya Foster. Turnaround 8-footer, good by Garcia. Eagles lead by 7. Just under 6 minutes remain in this third quarter. Maya Foster has the ball knocked away and stolen by Polston. Polston gets the ball to Williams. She'll bring the ball up the court for the Eagles. She gets by De La Rosa, and she puts a shot up and off the glass for 2 points. And that pushes Bridgewater out to a 40-31 lead here with 5.5 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Timeout called by Coach Lynette Schroeder. It'll be just a 30-second timeout. Caitlin Lanning will check in with this timeout as Bridgewater now has gone on a 6-point run to jump out to this 9-point lead here. Jay Garcia now with 10 points on the evening. Jaden Polston with 6. Anna Kimball now with 8 for the Knights, and Snyder with 7. Knights will come back onto the floor with Savoon, Samantha Smith, Abby Snyder, Anna Kimball, and Caitlin Lanning. Bridgewater back on the floor with Humphreys, Corcoran, Williams, Garcia, and Polston. 5 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in this, the third quarter. Snyder, guarded by Humphreys. Around to Lanning. Her pass attempt is knocked down and stolen by the Eagles. Williams into the corner. Corcoran pulls up. Her jumper is long. Rebounded there by Kimball. Around to Lanning. She finds Snyder cutting through the paint, and she is fouled there. That's going to be called on Asia Williams, and that will bring us to the under 5 media timeout here in this third quarter, with Bridgewater leading by a score of 40-31. We'll be back after this message. Welcome back inside Knight Arena. Coming out of this timeout, Knights with the ball. Anna Kimball inbounds. It's knocked away. Kimball's able to recover it, and she puts a 5-foot jumper up and over the front of the rim for 2 points. 40-33, Bridgewater leads. Anna Kimball and Jay Garcia are the leaders with rebounds in this game, with 9 each, leading their respective squads. Caitlin Lanning's going to be whistled for a foul. And it will be Bridgewater ball on the baseline. Caitlin Lanning gets that foul. Humphreys puts up a three-pointer. That's around and out. Rebounded by Corcoran. She goes up, lays it off the glass. It's good, and she's going to be fouled by Anna Kimball. And Corcoran now to the line, looking to complete a three-point play. Free throw is good. And that puts Bridgewater out to a 10-point lead, 43-33. And they are going to get Kimball on another foul. A moving screen, which will turn the ball over to Bridgewater. Garcia back to Williams. Into Polston. She turns around, puts it up. It's short. Rebounded by Kimball. Ahead to Savoon. To Samantha Smith. And Smith throws it away. Stolen by Williams. Williams pushes forward. Layup by Corcoran. Comes off the rim. And then there's going to be a foul in the back court. That'll go against Asia Williams of Bridgewater. Kenzie Peterson checks in for Southern Virginia. Also, Angelina Jan checks in for Bridgewater. Savoon brings the ball up the floor. Up top to Snyder. Into the paint, Anna Kimball against Garcia. And that pass is stolen away by Corcoran. In the corner to Humphreys. Jan drives across the paint, throws up a left-hand shot, and it goes off the glass and in. Bridgewater leads by 12. Snyder puts up a three-pointer, and Snyder hits from the left wing. And that is Southern Virginia's first three-point shot of the evening. 45-36, Bridgewater leads. KP Okonkwo with the steal. To Kenzie Peterson into the corner. Savoon up top. Snyder working on Jan. And a foul will be whistled and called against Jan. Asia Foster back into the game for Southern Virginia. Also, Abby Baker onto the floor for Bridgewater, along with Autumn Gentry. Savoon's pass stolen away by Corcoran, and she'll drive to the hoop, put up the left-handed shot, and it is good. Bridgewater back out to an 11-point lead. Okonkwo looks down low to Foster. Up top to Savoon around the horn. Kenzie Peterson. Her three-point attempt is short. Rebounded by Garcia of Bridgewater. Jan pushes the ball up the floor for the Eagles. Garcia spots up from straight away, three-point distance, and she knocks down a three-point shot. Garcia now with 13 points on the evening. Snyder gets bumped, puts up a shot off the rim, but Snyder will go to the line to shoot 2. That foul will go against Angelina Yan. That's her second. Abby Snyder hits the first free throw. Second one is around the rim and out. Rebounded there by Brunk of Bridgewater. Jan guarded by Snyder. To Corcoran. Corcoran drives into the paint. Her shot comes off, rebounded by Snyder. Ahead to Foster, to Savoon. And Savoon's layup off the glass and off the rim, rebounded there by Baker. Gentry fakes a three-point attempt. Looks for Brunk, but that's stolen away by Southern Virginia. Abby Snyder into the paint, and she will be fouled. That's going to go against Abby Baker. And once again, Abby Snyder will go to the line for Southern Virginia, shooting 2. Snyder's first around and out. Snyder connects on the second. 50-38, Bridgewater leads with 50 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Baker up top to Gentry. Around to Jan. Into Brunk. Her shot off the side of the glass. Rebounded there by Anna Kimball. Kimball brings the ball up the floor. Hands back to Snyder. 5 seconds difference between the shot and game clock. Snyder goes through the lane, puts up a shot, no good, rebounded by Kinsey Peterson. Savoon looking for a shot. She is fouled, and that will put her in at the line to shoot 2 as Bridgewater is in the penalty. Savoon's first free throw up and in. Savoon knocks down both free throws. 50-40, Bridgewater leads. 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Jan with the dribble at the logo around the screen from Baker. Into the corner to Gentry. Her shot is short. And that'll be off the rim, and that will bring us to the end of the third quarter, where Bridgewater leads here in Knight Arena by a score of 50-40. We'll be back in just a few moments with the fourth quarter.
Not gonna lie, something special is happening here. You can't quite put your finger on it, but when you're here, you can feel it. Whether it's in the classroom, around campus, or stepping into your unique spotlight, you'll find a place where you truly belong. This place is more than just lectures and exams. It's about constructing your story, helping you discover your path in a world of possibilities. Maybe it's our close-knit community, our Christ-centered mission, or the way the Blue Ridge Mountains feel like home. We excel at being a place where every idea, every step, and every moment bring you closer to the future you're meant to create. They say big things come in small packages. We couldn't agree more. Because here's a little secret.
Back inside Knight Arena for the fourth and final period of this game. Southern Virginia hosting Bridgewater Eagles. Bridgewater Eagles lead 50-40 looking to avenge the loss that Southern Virginia put on them last season. Williams shot up and off, rebounded by Kenzie Peterson, and they're going to get Williams with a foul. That'll be Williams' third foul. Sierra St. John will check into the game. Williams goes out. Maria Savoon brings the ball up the floor behind a screen by Kimball. Abby Snyder, she'll put up a three-pointer. Abby Snyder hits her second three-point shot of the game. Bridgewater 50, Southern Virginia 43. St. John to Polston. Polston into the paint. She puts up a shot with the left hand. Good touch, it goes down. 52-43, Bridgewater leads. Savoon with a 20-footer, and that's good. Maria Savoon with a long two. St. John brings the ball over midcourt for the Eagles. Corcoran to the hoop. Corcoran, she's going to be fouled. They're going to give that to Abby Snyder. Corcoran leads all scorers tonight with 17. She'll be at the line shooting two. Corcoran, first one is up and good. And Corcoran hits a pair of free throws. Bridgewater leads by 8. Savoon gets another screen from Kimball. Savoon puts a shot up with the left hand. No good, rebounded by Kimball. And the Knights will reset up top. In the corner, Kenzie Peterson. Her three-point attempt around and out, rebounded by Humphreys. She finds Corcoran out in front, and her shot a little too strong, rebounded by Asia Foster. Snyder down low to Kimball, and from point-blank range, her shot rolls around the rim and off. Humphreys for Bridgewater. She misses a layup, rebounded by Kenzie Peterson. Anna Kimball goes across the lane, up with the right hand and in. Score is 54-47. Bridgewater leads by 7. They're going to get Anna Kimball with a foul. Riley Corcoran to the line, shooting 2. First one is good. Corcoran came into this game shooting 57% from the line. Second one comes off, rebounded by Bridgewater. And they're going to get Jay Garcia on a travel. (55-47), Bridgewater leads with 7:26 left in this game. De La Rosa across midcourt. Snyder into Kimball. Kimball goes up and under, a little too strong. Asia Foster fights for the rebound, but it goes out of bounds off her Bridgewater ball. St. John guarded by De La Rosa to Polston. Guarded by Kimball. Polston up and over Kimball with the left hand. Bucket counts. 10-point lead, Bridgewater. De La Rosa to Kimball. Up top, Abby Snyder. Kimball into the lane. Her shot is just short, and they're going to get Asia Foster on a foul. Check that. They'll give that to Anna Kimball. St. John brings the ball up the floor for Bridgewater. Corcoran holds right wing. Corcoran gets by Smith, throws up a shot. And that foul will go against Samantha Smith. Corcoran will go to the line. Corcoran, 6 of 7 from the line this evening. First one around and off the rim. One more for Corcoran. Corcoran knocks down the second. And we're going to go timeout. Bridgewater takes that timeout with 6:20 remaining here in this game. Bridgewater leads 58-47. Welcome back into Knight Arena, where Bridgewater currently leads by a score of 58-47 over the home-standing Southern Virginia Knights. 6 minutes, 18 seconds remain in this game. Abby Snyder guarded by Humphreys. And that pass is stolen away by Polston of Bridgewater. Corcoran guarded by Smith to St. John. And her pass knocked away and stolen by Abby Snyder. Snyder to the front court, guarded by Humphreys. Down low to Foster. And Foster puts it up and over Garcia, score the bucket. Eagles lead by 9. Corcoran along the baseline, up top to Garcia. She hands to Humphreys. Humphreys guarded by Snyder. Back up top, Garcia. Up top, Humphreys alone for 3, and Humphreys hits the three-pointer. De La Rosa in the corner to Foster. Foster into the paint. Up top to Okonkwo. She hands to De La Rosa. De La Rosa with a running 10-footer off the rim, rebounded there by Garcia. Bridgewater leads by 12. 4:40 remains in the game. Garcia guarded by Foster to Corcoran. She pulls up. Corcoran knocks down a 15-footer from the elbow. 63-49, Bridgewater leads. Abby Snyder, her pass stolen away Once again, it's Corcoran. Bridgewater now plays patient on offense. 15-foot jumper from the baseline by Polston is long, rebounded by SVU. Abby Snyder into Foster. Foster back out De La Rosa for three, that's long. Foster and Smith battle for the rebound. That goes off of Smith. That'll be a Bridgewater ball. Polston. Asia Williams back onto the floor for Bridgewater. Into Garcia. And her pass knocked down and stolen by Kimball. Savoon. Kimball running the floor well. Gets the ball back from Savoon, and she puts the layup up and in. 63-51, Eagles lead. 3:15 remains. Williams to Garcia. Into the paint against Foster. Garcia gets Foster up in the air. Gets the bump, puts up an 8-footer. It's good. And Garcia will go to the line shooting one. And that will be the 5th personal foul on Asia Foster, so she'll foul out with 3:02 remaining in the game. Foster will foul out with 8 points and 3 rebounds. Garcia's free throw is long, rebounded by Anna Kimball, and she is fouled by Jaden Polston. Anna Kimball, by the way, now with 14 rebounds on tonight. Savoon in the front court. Knights trail by 14. Down low to Okonkwo. Okonkwo, turnaround 15-footer off the rim, rebounded by Corcoran. Williams, guarded by De La Rosa. To Polston. Polston, cross court to Garcia. And Garcia up strong against Kimball. Kimball stands her ground. That's rebounded and put back in by Bridgewater. And that puts Bridgewater up by 16 points with 2 minutes, 14 seconds remaining in this game. We have a timeout on the floor. We'll be right back after this message. We're back inside Knight Arena, ready to get underway once again with 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in this contest. Bridgewater leads it 67-51. Ball into Kimball. She's looking for De La Rosa. That will be knocked out of bounds, and that ball would go back to Bridgewater. Asia Williams will walk the ball up for Bridgewater. Guarded by Savoon. To Humphreys. Humphreys looks for Polston down low. Ball's knocked away. Scramble for the ball. And we're going to have a timeout called by Bridgewater. So Bridgewater will have possession when we come back. 1 minute, 42 seconds remain here in this game between Bridgewater and Southern Virginia. Bridgewater leads it by 16 points, 67-51. It'll be Bridgewater ball under their own basket. Humphreys behind a screen from Baker. Humphreys to the basket. And she finds Polston cutting to the hoop. And Bridgewater's Polston scores the basket. Savone. Ball's into Kimball, back out to Savone. Savone with the left-handed layup, it's short, rebounded there by Williams. Williams pushes the ball up the floor. Bridgewater already with a win over number 20, Christopher Newport this season. With 55 seconds remaining in this game, looks like they're going to come into the barn and get a well-deserved victory over the Knights this evening. Rebound there by Polston. Bridgewater will bring the ball back up top, reset the shot clock. Humphreys working on Snyder, all the way to the basket, and score the layup. Elaine Humphreys. Abby Snyder. 25 seconds remains. Up top, Anna Kimball. Around to Maya Foster. Foster to the basket. Up top to Snyder. Her three-point attempt is long, rebounded by Williams. She hands to Corcoran. She'll bring it across the timeline. And Bridgewater, they will run out the remainder of this clock, and they will leave with a 71-51 victory over Southern Virginia. Riley Corcoran, she leads all scorers tonight with 25. Jay Garcia had 15 for the Eagles, and Jaden Polston with 12. For the Knights, Abby Snyder led the way with 15. Anna Kimball with 14 points. Asia Foster with 8. Anna Kimball ends the evening with 13 rebounds. Jay Garcia also with 13. We want to thank everybody for joining us here this evening. Wish everybody a Thanksgiving. We'll see you back after the Thanksgiving break with more from Knights Broadcasting. I'm Colby Kemp. Good evening, and as always, go Knights.